Good morning, Matt Delacruz here with the Winning Minds Group, part of the John Maxwell team. Welcome to Mondays with Matt. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a great weekend, and let me help you kick off to a great week this week. I want to share something with you, a paragraph out of one of the books that I was reading. I can't remember which book it was. I've got 3 going right now, but I wrote it down in my journal, and in the paragraph it said that most people are willing to spend their time trying to change outside conditions and circumstances and spend time trying to change others, but they're not willing to change themselves. See, that resonated with me because in my business, in the personal development business, that's our goal, is to help people grow and change personally and professionally. But here's what I have learned, that you can't change someone that doesn't want to change themselves. And I also learned that you're going to spend your time and waste your time trying to change others. There's no way you're going to be able to change them. Number one, you can't change the negative people. You can't change your negative relatives. In fact, I had a lady in St. Louis come up to me and ask me, Matt, is there hope for me to changing my husband? And I said, well, it depends. How long have you been married to him? And she said, I'm going on 45 years. I said, ma'am, there's no way you're going to change that person. You see, if they're not willing to change, then you can't change themselves. But here, let me share with you, because here's the hope in the message today. You can change yourself. See, the winds of circumstance blow upon us all. The difference is how you set your sail. And that's where you have to determine what direction are you willing to change from not doing to doing. And people often ask me, they say, well, Matt, it's not easy. And I said, I guarantee you it's not easy. But then again, anything of good value isn't going to be easy. So you have to condition yourself in order to be able to do it. And it starts with your belief. See, some of us have these limited beliefs. That's why we don't believe we can. But I'm here to tell you that you can. You just got to believe you can. And people say, well, how do you do it, Matt? I said, well, here's what I do. I always ask myself the question, what are the 2 things that would be easy to do that if I did them consistently every single day that I can have and maintain success in the area? Now think about that. What are the 2 things that would be easy to do that if you did them consistently every single day, you could have and maintain success in the area? Here's what I do know. I control whether I do it or I don't do it. Because most people start, they just don't know how to finish. And that's where it comes through that repetition. Again, to borrow one of my mentor's phrases, that repetition is the mother of learning that makes it the father of action and the architect of accomplishment, Zig Ziglar. I'll never forget, because when he used to instill these little seeds in me, I remember them 36 years later. But I always turn to it because it's my reminder to get myself back on track. So I want you to think about this week. What are some of the things that you need to change? Remember, we're coming very close to a new year coming in. And you got to make some changes, because next year, it's going to be about the same. The seasons are the same. After winter comes spring, after spring comes summer, and after summer comes fall. Every single year for 6,500 years of recorded human history. So I want you to think about what you need to change, because when you change, everything will change for you. Next week, I'll talk about the formula for change. But until then, make it a great day, make it a great week, live with passion, live intentionally, and we'll talk to you next Monday. Thanks.